I love you, Tectone, but hold on.
There's this YouTuber in Brazil who recently had a video explode on YouTube. His name is Felca, and he got like 40 million views in a week. I watched the whole video. It's in Portuguese, obviously, but there are English translations, and I watched it with my friend, who's a lawyer in southern Brazil, who helped explain some of the less clear parts. Now, I am an American.
First of all,
What the fuck? They got a lawyer to do this?
first of all, what is this?
What is this?
What is that?
Like a giant dream catcher.
What fucking dreams are you catching in that?
Fucking.
All of
I was gonna say all of them.
them.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna hate. I got this Pepsi can here. I got one of my kids' cups here. There's a ketchup bottle over there. You can't see it. It's off screen. Some Doritos.
What the hell does that have to do with the dream catcher?
I'm just the guy's room.
Bro, if you took a screenshot of everyone's room, you'd be able to point out some weird shit everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like the one streamer that had the 17-inch dildo under her bed.
What the fuck?
Hey,
Did you never see that video?
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know the streamer too.
I forget
Like,
who the streamer was, but they were like, "Hey, what's that? What's that big thing underneath your bed?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't know." And then it's like, "Oh shit!"
I think it was like Fusely or some shit.
I'm not
I think her name's Leslie. She's from
Leslie?
oh,
Oh, of course. I mean, if you got something
or
that
not.
you better be doing content with it.
No, not OF. The fuck. There's a streamer house. That Pokemon's a part of.
Oh, with Valkyrie and all them.
Yeah. She was a part of that shit.
Oh,
And I'm not Brazilian, I don't speak Portuguese, so this is just my understanding of the video, and I thought I would try to translate it, I guess, in a way.
so I watched Tectone's response to this, like his coverage of it. And when this guy said, I don't speak Portuguese, Tectone's like, don't they speak Brazilian in Brazil? He goes, I'm like, what the fuck, Tectone? Not everybody speaks the language that they're from. We don't speak American. We speak English here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We speak American.
We do kind of speak American. We've changed the language so much that it might as well just be American.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's what considered American English. I mean, Donald Trump technically said we speak American here.
Or transmit it in English to the United States and English speaking audiences for Falco, because I really do think his video is great. It's in the description below. It's 100% worth a watch, even if you don't speak Portuguese. The subtitles are good enough to be able to tell what's going on.
Ain't nobody reading
It's
subtitles.
definitely worth your time. Falca essentially exposes how larger social media platforms like Instagram and its parent company Meta not only reward but arguably even push pedophilic content. It's game.
What? Are you saying that the top fucking platforms out there push out pedophilia?
What?
Are you
No.
saying that companies like Roblox protect pedophiles?
all the internet is right now is all those videos.
What? Are you telling me that the churches for years and years protected pedophilia? What?
Are you telling me my mind's playing tricks on me?
I hate you. Remember, stay hydrated. W code M13, 10% off.
Gained so much traction that the Brazilian government is currently debating legislation over potential restrictions for minors with the use of social media. For example, I think there was one senator who suggested that instead of banning children below a certain age from accessing platforms straight out, because let's be honest, kids always find a workaround, and if you make something illegal, it just makes it cool. The senator suggested that content containing persons under a certain age would not be allowed to be within the content on the social media platform. So, for example, if the law was set at 18, if you are under the age of 18, you're not allowed to be in TikTok videos. You're not allowed to have pictures on Instagram. You're not allowed to be in YouTube videos. You're not allowed to live stream or to podcast, etc., and so on. This comes with rising concerns about how social media is having some serious negative.
I mean, to be honest, when it comes to that, why not just make it so it's not worth doing? Because most people nowadays, they do this shit for monetization.
Right.
So if you make it so it's not monetizable, which I'm sure people find a workaround, you know, Patreon and everything else like that. But if you can make it so it's not monetizable, most people aren't going to go out of their way to fucking do this shit. Unless they truly feel like they want to post these random videos of kids and shit. But I mean,
But then again, isn't that child labor? So
it depends on the country.
if they're getting paid to stream and shit.
Well, technically, so like platforms like Twitch, I think Twitch is, you have to be a minimum of 14. It's a 13, but I don't know. I don't know if you can monetize at 13 though, because you have to have like your bank account information, and then you also have to give like an ID, like for me to monetize on any of the platforms.
Yeah, okay.
I had to get my, well, I mean, you can get a bank account obviously before, 18, but like the ID situation, it just depends.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, making it so it's not worth doing, I mean, that would be the smart thing.
Effects,
Mm-hmm.
not only in Brazil but in the entire world with children, their self-worth, yes, but also their values. When I was in school, we used to say things like, oh, I don't need to know this math equation, like I'm never going to use this in real life, why do I need to know a squared plus b squared equals c squared, that's totally useless, I'm not going to use it, blah 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 blah.
It's useless unless you're becoming an engineer, which, no hate to engineers, but some of y'all are the stupidest fucking human beings in the world. You may be book smart, but you are some of the dumbest people in the world.
But the result,
I deal with a lot of engineers, and the things that they do to their fucking house or their equipment or whatever it is, and they're like, well, I did this, and I'm like, you fucking made my guys work 10 times harder taking care of your shit. Just don't touch it. Just don't.
that was that you failed the test, you didn't pass the class, you looked dumb in front of everybody, and it was generally all negative. But now kids are saying things like,
Não quero fazer faculdade. Vamos supor que eu seja médico. Aí eu vou estar lá, o cara vai estar morrendo, eu vou falar o quê? Ei, não, mas eu acho que raiz quadrada de 8 é igual a 5 e o cara vai morrer aqui porque ele tá com câncer. Não dá.
and the feedback loop that they're receiving is they're getting clout, they're getting popularity, and they're making more money than most adults, which is obviously having a deteriorating effect on society. Velka also shows how adults abuse children to make money and to get clout from these social media
Ryan's World.
Yep. Exhibit A.
Yep.
programs. This isn't anything new. We've been seeing this for years. Children being made the center of a prank, children being made to tell funny stories, children being made to do reviews or so on and so on. But what Velka
It's like he wants to say Ryan's World, but he won't. I mean, it's also think about it. The children that are being brought to protest and they use the children. Like, how can you do that? How can you assault a child while at a protest? Why are you messing with my mic? Huh? Why are you messing with my mic?
messing with your mic.
Yeah, my cat's messing with my mic.
Oh, I thought you were saying I was messing with your mic.
Nah, nah,
What
nah.
the hell?
But yeah, I already forgot my train of thought there.
Is pointing out specifically is how this is getting worse with the adultification of children.
Dude, he's talking about a reality show this Italo guy created, which was basically a reality show about these teenagers. The
This is some shit I feel like you would see on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about? Where you get those like like I've gotten a couple of them where it's like you can definitely tell they're in like a well, I wouldn't say third world country, but they're like definitely out in bumfuck Egypt and another country, and it's typically Spanish speaking that I get one of the Spanish speaking videos, and it's like some woman half naked, I don't know their age or anything, and the dude's recording, and then there's like some fucking annoying ass laugh track behind the dumb shit that they do in the video, and it's just like, this is the cringiest shit ever.
Where are you seeing these videos?
Facebook.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I've had a few of them pop up. And then I've had some that are like from like, you can tell they're like from India or the Philippines or something like that. I'm just like, why the fuck am I getting this video?
Bro, what is your algorithm?
My algorithm's fucking nuts. You've seen my algorithm.
Yeah, you be sending me some shit.
Like I don't know where the fuck my shit. I literally that meme of what's his name? The one guy I send you all the time in the Burger King shirt where he's like, algorithm, what the fuck is this? That's me every single day.
Yeah.
first scene you saw about the two teenagers kissing
That was part of
themselves-
his reality show?
Yes, he has a reality show on
Is it
the
on
internet.
YouTube or what's it on? What platform?
I don't know which platform he uses, but the fact is, it is a huge success. I never heard of this, but clearly it has a lot of viewers. And then he has a lot of kids, and one of these kids is Camelinha, who entered the reality show with 12 years old, and she's still there today with 17. And this Italo guy, he was arrested this morning.
Good. This essentially turns children into stars of reality TV shows like Too Hot to Handle, where kids, sometimes as young as 12 years old, are talking about hookups. They're grinding on other kids. They're wearing clothing that is
Oh my god.
First of all, why the fuck do you have a kid on Too Hot? Wait a minute. Didn't we see a video about that shit? It was a young kid, a young black kid, and he had like these grown ass women talking to him.
Like a 20v1?
Almost like that, and they like he was spitting game at them and shit like that, and it was like super fucking perverted. And no, like nobody batted. I mean, people batted an eye in the comment section like, this is fucking weird. Like, what the fuck is this? This is just cringe. Like, you have these grown women talking about doing weird shit to this fucking kid. And I think he was like less than 10 years old, 10 to 12 years old. He's a rapper.
Oh, was it the Lil RT or whatever the fuck?
I forget his name, but me and you were talking about it before. Like, it was just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I think that's him. Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's
Like, this kid's less than 15 years old. And he's...
the media fucked.
Yeah.
intentionally revealing all so the adult can make money. But there are even further concerns than the adultification of children, or the abuse of children, or the forfeiting of education for money and clout. There is the hidden in plain sight trafficking rings that are found in the comment sections in a lot of these videos. Falco points it out. It's very obvious. If you scroll down to the comment sections of a lot of these videos, a lot of people reference links. These links lead to Telegram channels. These Telegram channels have illegal content, to say the least. Disgusting, vile, illegal content that is hidden in plain sight, that is existed there for years, that's going.
And it's always the bots with the pictures of the women with, like, fat asses and everything else. It's like... I wonder if we can find it in his. See if we can find one in his. I know YouTube's cracked down on him a lot, but
That would be so ironic if they're in his.
if it's in his comments, yeah. It's typically like the first. Let me see. Sort by. No, I want sort by oldest first. Come on, get down. Alright, I guess I'm not gonna find it. But I've seen him like multiple
unaddressed.
times.
So, like I said, this video is causing major waves in Brazil for good reason. Legislation is currently being proposed to do something about this problem. However, the story doesn't just end at the video and at the legislation. Recently, there was an amendment to this piece of legislation that would have aimed at protecting children on the internet that was submitted in a text file by a member of the Brazilian Chamber of Deputies, Fernando Maximo, that would have significantly weakened the legislation protecting children. When the text file's metadata was checked, it was discovered that Maximo wasn't even the author, but instead the person who wrote this amendment was Marconi Borges Machado, a public policy manager at Meta.
Terrible name, by the way.
If this is true, and it's starting to look like it is, there is clear evidence of a corporation not only interfering directly with the legislation of a sovereign democratic nation, but also protecting the exploitation of children.
Did you hear that? A corporation? Or a social media site? Censoring? Censoring being outing of pedophiles? What? No.
Yeah, people like want to defend them.
What, Flaw? What are you talking? What are you trying to expose pedophiles out here? What?
Like I said, Falco's video is worth watching even if you don't speak Portuguese, even if you're not Brazilian, because this really affects all of us. What are your thoughts? What legislation would you propose? Should children straight up be banned from platforms? Should the government become more involved in restricting media, and if it means saving kids from abuse? Should Meta face any kind of consequences for interfering in legislation and for allowing trafficking rings to just blatantly exist in their comment sections? Leave a comment with your thoughts below. This one's a wild one, and I guess thanks for watching.